little commodity barn update. Since my last one that I did, we've changed a few things around. It's still the same place, but we still have the corn back in there. You noticed in my videos, you've probably seen it, but we did move some things around just to make them a little more user friendly. We've got our corn piled in the middle here now, so it is a straight shot. So if for a chance that the skid steer is broken down or something, we can load with the tractor. The hard part with the tractor is getting in and around the corner like we had before. The tractor works really well in big piles, but when you get down to little stuff, it's gets a little hard. So we did switch that around, so now our corn is piled up over here. We did put we found some bunch of bridge plank. Stuff is probably 2 inches thick. We put it against this wall. It's not necessary to pile against, but it does help to instead of pushing out the machine shed wall, which we got to go back behind that next and nail those boards back on there because they are popped out. My little rope and my flaggy thing is to make sure the feed trucks do not pile corn any farther behind than that. The brown crap is, we scraped all the gunk out from behind there that's been there for years, so that's what that is. But they pile out here, but then that still gives me a little bit of room to fidget with, and then I can push the skid steer up against that, but I don't want them to pile against it because it's not really a true commodity barn wall. And then we found some old sideboards off of a wagon. So what we did was we nailed them to railroad ties, and they're just kind of stood up here just so stuff doesn't spill over. The same thing we did over here with our plywood that you've noticed, where we store our bulk protein, which brings me to my next point is we are in the middle of summer right now, so I'll just go explain it. This is usually where we keep our cow mineral and our bag feeds. We're doing a feed test, mineral test for, so that's why we got some extra stuff. We're not using any of that at the moment, so we got our pallet of some cow mixer mineral that is left over from when we were feeding cows, TMR feeding cows. And then this stuff is all our feedlot balancer. The co-op had all this on hand. They made us a deal if we would take it because we usually get bulk feed. So this is basically the same thing, it's just in bags. So it's parked in there. We have our tanks all set up. What we need to do is lift them up, and we're gonna put pallets under them, get them up so we can put a 5-gallon bucket under them. We're gonna do, hopefully within the next couple weeks, we're gonna do a little test and plumb these up and fill them with some liquid protein feed and use that. That was their purpose, but they've been sitting here since. And then we got a couple protein tubs. That's what we feed our bulls, or throw out with our bulls. And people have asked before, that is a hydro auger wagon. It's holds about 2 tons of feed. It's we use it to we used to use it when we creep feed calves to fill creep feeders, but it hasn't been used for a couple of years. And that is a liquid feed tank, a lick tank thingy. And then somebody's gonna ask, that up there is our water wagon that you saw on the Dodge earlier this spring. So thought I'd show you that. Nothing real fancy, but there's always, when you think you got everything figured out, it's always something to figure out. And then our Deutz holds our feed bags, and then one day before it gets cold again, we'll fire that up because everybody's gonna want to see that. It's nothing special, but people always keep asking me about the Deutz, so we'll do that one day. So anyway, thanks for watching. Questions, comments up on YouTube stuff as always, and we'll see you guys next time.